Good morning. Hello, hi. So I just realized that I haven't really introduced myself to you girls. My name is Mmabatho and Mmabatho, and I am a mother. I am a reading club facilitator, kids reading club facilitator at that. I work with 4 different primary schools, grades 1 to grade 7, previously with grade R as well. So reading made joyful, came about because I've been homeschooling my son for the longest time, since he was born, actually before he was born, because I was very intentional with that. I wanted to lay a solid foundation for him, and as I was pregnant, I came across certain pages like JDA. She's a homeschooling mom of 5, and she shares different methods, different tools that we can use. Let's get some sun. Yeah, that we can use to help our kids at like toddler stage how to read. And then years later, I find myself in a space where I'm now in the education space, and that was not planned. I graduated and have a qualification in psychology. I guess it came in handy definitely on how to, handle kids or how to better work with kids, because I never thought I would work in that space. And the psychology that I studied is in the work context, it's psychology in the work context, meaning working with adults in a sense, I find myself in the education space, and I'm working as a reading champion, as a librarian there, and I'm having a good time. Like, okay, that's not bad. The kids love me. They enjoy my company, most of them. And I end up working for an NPO company, Good in Your Hood, where we are a service provider providing reading club programs in different primary schools, as I said at the beginning, right? So that's where now I've been for the past 4 years. That's what I've been doing for the past 4 years, In as much as, yes, I've been intentional before birth with my son, I feel that I have that capacity to be able to help mothers and parents and, caregivers, anybody who's taking care of a child, to fall in love with reading, because that's literally what I do for a living and what I've been doing and being able to cultivate, So my job here is to help you. I'm not trying to impress anybody, when I share my journey with my son, or when I share reading moments with my son, I come from, far. There were times when I'll be like, let's read, and he'd say no, and yes, there were times where I'd force him, and I feel like those moments paid off, because he can read fluently for his age, at his level at that as well, and if you are also having, that kind of intention as well, to say, I want my child to be able to enjoy reading, you have to create that safe space. You have to create those moments where it feels fun, it feels light, doesn't feel pressured, That's why I talk a lot about the kind of tools that I have to offer on my Etsy shop, and I do share some of the tips as well here on this platform here as well. I see a lot of you have, favorited, some of you have bought already as well, and I believe the main thing and the key thing here is to be consistent. Consistency is key, even when you don't feel like it, but consistency is key. Even if, let's say, it's just 5 minutes, Oksala, you sat down, you sat down with your child, you read the book, or you looked through the storybook, even if you didn't read the words, or you did their homework, you helped them with their homework, in creating sentences and such, so that's me in a nutshell. welcome, we are welcome here. Please feel free to ask any questions that you may have. So peace out.